Hey guys, Deadly7K here, and welcome back to another video of 7 Nights. For today's video, we are doing another hero spotlight on one of the 7 Nights, being, hold on, don't know his title, the Ancient Dragon Knight, Jave. Now, a lot of the 7 Nights have had name changes or title changes, which is quite annoying to keep watch of. So now, the 4-star form of Jave is known as the Dragoon Jave. And Jave was abandoned in Dragon Ruins by his unknown parents. So as you can tell, Jave was never known as of his parents. He grew up under the protection of the Guardian of the Ancient Ruins. So he never really got to know his parents. He was abandoned by them. So that's honestly extremely depressing. Jave learned how to use magic and speak the human language from his guardian patron. He protects dragon runes alongside with other dragons, so it's kind of weird. In this part, it never really says when he got his dragon, but apparently he had his dragon at the 4-star form, which I would consider him getting his dragon at the 5-star form. But that's just me. This one he's known as a Dragon Knight. 6-star form. Once he became of age, Jave became the Ancient Dragon Knight and rose to rule Dragon Ruins. So as you could have guessed, Jave is the youngest of all the 7 Knights, which is in my opinion pretty cool. People consider him the cockiest due to the fact of what he says when he, you click on him or he's sent out.
Not everyone can tame a dragon.
Yes, it sounds pretty cocky, but honestly, would you blame him? If you're the youngest 7 Knight, I mean, you're extremely young and you could be a 7 Knight, I'd be pretty cocky too. So that's Jave being his cocky self with a dragon. He's universal unit, so high damage, not the greatest. Good HP. He's not squishy at all. There's a reason behind that. I'll explain it later. Defense and speed. Active, passive. Pretty good, not my favorite. Attacks all enemies with 100 physical damage and ignores the target's defense. So this one will deal the most damage, but then this one's my favorite. Inflicts 100 physical damage with piercing guaranteed. So he could pierce through any 7 Knight, any hero that has a void shield. Unless you're Lubu, who has a stupid void shield, which is a VS, which, has hit immunities. So he's immune to damage for up to 6 hits, which is stupid. So Jave, the only thing Jave cannot pierce through is that. That's why he is probably the most overpowered 7 Knight. Probably always will be. His passive is really good. He reduces damage received by 40% and inflicts that damage to the attacker. So that is a huge buff. So, if you go back, he's normal like a universal, but the damage he gets, the damage hit to him is reduced by 40%, which is already significant. But that 40% is returned onto the target who originally hit him. So that's why you definitely want to invest Jave in HP. If you invest him on HP, he will be almost honestly just as tanky as a Rudy, but still have all the damage that he has. So I would recommend definitely crit rate, because if he has a 5 target, all attacks, he needs crit. He needs to deal massive damage. On top of that, he needs HP. You need to keep him alive. Crit damage increase, for sure. Counter rate, yes, because he'll be in the back line, he could deal massive damage. Counter rate, sure. Damage increase, of course. And then critical damage increase, yes. You could also have, instead of counter rate increase, you could have, chance to crit. So that would help a lot. How to acquire him? S rank chest, Topaz shop, 500 Topaz. Ruby summoning in the summon shop, 3 to 6 star tickets. Fusing the heroes together, as well as God dang, what's going on? Oh yeah, events such as 200-day event, selecting him, and lastly, the monthly 7-night selector. Him, as well as Rachel and Rudy, are the 3 main 7-nights that are prioritized. If you get them, you need to invest on them ASAP. Those are the 3 really urgent heroes. Personally, I would say Jave is the main priority out of those 3, but it's more as of up to you and what you're most likely to invest on, whether it be Arena, Adventure, Celestial Tower, Castle Rush, or whatever. Rank up info: Dark Material. So another rare material to game. Now we look at the preview of Jave. So that is Jave. Now look at the costumes he has currently. All of his costumes but one looks really good. So here is his normal form. His profile picture looks really bored, like he doesn't care. Plus I don't really care for his 6-star form. It looks kind of dumb. Like the white's decent, but then the purple and white doesn't go well together. So I like a costume on him. This was the school uniform. His profile looks really cool. I don't know why, but to me it looks pretty cool. The costume is kind of bland, which I'm fine with. And the dragon looks kind of derpy. That tie on the dragon looks really weird and kind of funny and humorous. The dragon looks like a dog. Yeah, that's what I think. The dragon looks more like a dog. Just because, the spots on it. I don't know. Looks like he has ears on it. Yeah, he's definitely a dog. And then we have this one, which is probably my second favorite costume that he has. This one's just really cool. I love the black and red on him. The dragon looks super cool. The red eyes look nice. Not red eyes, the kind of pinkish, hot pink looking eyes. And the black and red on him. Jave copying him looks really cool. And then this one, why the heck did they make this design? This one looks really stupid. The Yasha King costume, and God, it looks so dumb. The dragon looks kind of cool, just because how he has longer claws and looks like a dragon. I mean, not dragon. Kind of reminds me of a T-Rex for some stupid reason. But oh my god, why? The only cool thing about this one is probably the dragon. But just, oh my god. Why'd you make a costume look like this? This costume is just really dumb. I'm sorry for bashing on it, but really not marble. All these other ones look perfect. These ones are great. And then, why? So that's why I currently have this one in Crypt. This one's definitely by far my favorite. Most people agree with me on this one. This one looks great. But the 1-year anniversary costume is definitely the best looking on Jave. The dragon looks godly. Jave himself looks pretty cool. So, sometime in October, we will be receiving those costumes, and they just look amazing. And lastly, I skipped this part, but I remembered what Jave is great for. He is by far used in Arena, definitely, because as you've seen in my previous videos, he just blows everybody away in Arena. He is extremely useful in Adventure Mode. He blows away everybody then. Celestial Tower, exact same thing. Dragon Raid, useless, sadly. Castle Rush, he is useless as well. Just because now he has 5 AoE attacks, he's not needed. So yes, he's not used in as many modes, but he's still one of the most useful heroes yet. I definitely recommend getting Jave. If you have a Jave, you're smart. Keep him, invest on him. He is just, I can't explain, he's amazing. I'll get him to level 40 in about 13 days, technically. And I'll finally have him maxed. I'll have maxed till the level 46 cap goes up. So, thank you guys for watching. I will leave multiple times, links to the Facebook page and Twitter. Come like and follow us there if you want to stay up to date and everything that I do. As well as leaving links of live stream information in the description. And I will keep you guys updated with that. Still working on something. I know for a fact we'll have something next week. It will be there, guys. May not be exactly 100 subscribers, because hopefully, if possible, we may have 200 subscribers by the time the live stream goes. But yes, download the app Show You SHOU in the Google or iTunes store. So thank you guys for watching. Your support is amazing. I couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one.